Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carol Turnbow. I'm a sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. In my spare time, I'm also a CrossFit coach, a CrossFit Masters athlete, but my true passion is teaching people that nutrition and food really does heal the body. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of our teammates. We've all joined on a mission of inspiring healthy living around the world, and there's no better time than right now to spread that mission. Tonight, I'm going to start by introducing our products. Our product line is simple and will continue to be simple because it's food. It's food that our body needs on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. The product line that I'm going to start by introducing is what we call the Core 4. So the Core 4 are your fruits, your vegetables, and a full spectrum of omegas. This right here, the fruits, the vegetables, and the berries are 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. They're better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what's on the label is actually in the capsule. So if you look at our label, this is the berry blend. Try and show it in the camera here, but I'm going to read it to you. We have raspberries, bilberries, blueberries, cranberries, pomegranate, Concord grape. So what's on our label is actually in the bottle, in the capsule. We also have a full spectrum of plant-based omegas. Okay, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Juice Plus has cut out the middleman and went straight to the source, what the fish eat, which is algae. So once again, this is a 100% plant-based product. It's got the algae oil, the pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. Full spectrum of omegas. We also have our complete protein powder. We have complete bars, and we have an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your own fruits and vegetables in your house, right in your back porch in a nice small space with LED lights. You can grow them all year round. So that's the product line. We have a great team of speakers tonight, and I'm going to start by introducing Kelly Braun, who is going to share her story and then introduce her team that she's brought along with her tonight. Kelly, welcome to the call. We're excited to hear your story.
Thank you very much, Carol, and for organizing this. This is really nice to be able to share our story. I live in Marblehead, Massachusetts. I'm married with 3 children, and my background is in teaching, health, phys ed, and coaching. I'm also a physical therapist. When I grew up, teachers and coaches had a huge influence in my life. So as I decided what I wanted to do in life, I thought I want to go do something that's going to make an impact for others. So I went into physical therapy, where it was important for me to help other people have more and do more in a better way in their life. Everything changed for me when I had children, and then my number one career became being a mom. I was lucky to work part-time as a physical therapist and make being a mother the number one priority. My story started when my daughter, at age 15, came home and announced that she was interested in eating healthier. At the time, she was playing 3 sports in high school, and she was suffering from exercise-induced asthma. Her childhood was filled with inhalers, nebulizers, antibiotics. One of her sports is ski racing. She'd get a barking cough that would last all winter, every winter. And I thought I was doing everything that I could for her as a mom. When she came in and said that she wanted to eat healthier, I knew my friend Lolly Leeson was really into something healthy, so I asked her about it. She invited me to go hear a doctor speak. It was Dr. Paul Williams, and he started talking about this thing called oxidative stress. I'd never heard that term before, even though I had studied exercise physiology and kinesiology and all these things about human performance, and it was new to me. So I started digging, looking for answers. We decided to put my daughter on the health study, and what changed over the next few weeks and months really caught my attention. Her asthma started to go away, and I got skeptically curious and started looking for answers and found the research. As I looked at the research, I realized that things like heart disease, which many of the people I was working with in the nursing home and the hospitals were compromised from heart attacks or stroke, is affected by nutrition. This was an easy way to get better nutrition in. Why weren't people talking about it? And as I started to learn more, I got more passionate about sharing this with people because as a health professional, I believe it's really important for us to help people promote health. And it shifted as I was going to the nursing home and working as a physical therapist. I found that I was wanting to spend more time in the parking lot in my car working my Juice Plus business. So I slowly built this up to the point where I could no longer need to do the physical therapy and do this full time. What happened with my daughter, she then went to college and she shared Juice Plus with her coach. Her coach said the whole team should be on this. It's going to help them recover and it's going to help them stay well. And so a number of them signed up for Juice Plus. I made her the distributor because she's the one that has the relationships with these girls. We have not renewed her inhalers in 12 years. She has not been on, she does not believe she could have played lacrosse in college if it weren't for Juice Plus. She has a Juice Plus sticker on the back of her car. When she came home, she took a picture of it and she said, "Best investment yet." So I have her to thank for this. I was not looking for this. This was not a business that I was looking for. It absolutely fits everything that my desire is in life. I had a professor in college that said, it's never too late to do what you're designed to do. The challenge is finding it. So this business allows me to do all of the things that are important to do. Teach, coach an amazing team, and you're going to hear from my amazing team tonight, and promote wellness as a health professional. So I believe that this is purposeful living. So my story is about my daughter. My father then got cancer. That caused me to care and really chase the cause. And then the last part of my story is the dash. And you have the day that you're born and the day that you die, and in between is a dash. So I know that I want to do something meaningful and purposeful with that dash. And the friendships that have developed from this business are forever. And I'm looking at some of them here and it just makes me emotional because it is just an amazing thing. And one of them is Goldine Graham, who you're going to hear from. Goldine lives in Lynn. She's a really good lifelong friend now, and you will hear her passion. Goldine?
Hi, everyone. I'm Goldine, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing with you tonight. And I can't help but ask you to pause for a moment and join with me as we remember our family members and friends all around the world that are battling this horrible COVID-19. I just want to pray that God's mercy and his grace and his love will embrace us all at this time. My journey started with actually my neighbor coming to my house one Sunday afternoon, and she just slammed a mason jar at that time on my kitchen table, and she said these words that forever changed my life: "You're gonna know what to do with this," because I don't. And it was a salad in a jar. And the reason she came to me, I think, is because prior to this, I was recently out of the hospital a few months, and I was there because I had battled lupus for about 9 years, and I was on hydroxychloroquine and lots of steroids, which landed me in the hospital with severe kidney disease and also 2 blood clots. So I was actually, told by a nurse that came home with me and my doctors that I would forever live on steroids, and I would have to stay on Coumadin the rest of my days. And I couldn't imagine, living my life that way. I'm originally from Barbados, where my dad grew everything. We made all our foods, and I just couldn't imagine that I would live this way. So when I was introduced to that salad in a jar, I was so excited. And I since went to an event and I fell in love with the Tower Garden. And I actually, because I was searching, I believe, this is what led me to the Juice Plus company. The night that I got to see the rest of the products, the capsules, I actually couldn't believe that you could actually get fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And that same night, I met Kelly, and I said to her, and I had come with my girlfriend and the neighbor, And I said to her, all this is going to go inside of my body. It's going to change me, right? She goes, yep, it's going to go in your bloodstream and it does something to your body. And I said, well, prior to this, I was working in a business where I help people with their outer beauty, and I enjoyed that. And now I'm thinking I'll get the opportunity to help with your inner beauty. Okay. So I said, sign me up. And I said to her, but one thing I want to know for sure, does it come with inventory? And she's like, nope. I'm like, okay, you have no inventory. And so fast forward to today where, you know, I became a rep right away. That was in 2016. And I was so excited to bring this product back to my community. I live here in Lynn, Massachusetts, and I knew so many people that were suffering with autoimmune diseases and I mean, all kinds of issues that, I mean, I read what the research said about Juice Plus and I knew it could help my community. And it's been, oh, I get emotional about it because I've seen the difference in so many lives over the last 4 years. And fast forward to Monday, my daughter called me up because of what's going on right now. She calls me up and she says, you know, she's a renal doctor at Faulkner Hospital. And she said, I wanted to check on you. And I told her before, you know, I was taking Juice Plus and she still thought, with all that's going on, I just want to make sure that you have everything you need. Do you need any prescriptions? I said, no. She goes, you know, she went down like the whole list. She said, I'm looking at your blood work and everything is still so good. And I am so proud of you taking care of your health. And can you spell that Juice Plus again for me? And I did. I said, okay, this is how you spell Juice Plus, right? She goes, I have to look it up because what I see right now in Faulkner Hospital just brings me to tears. She says, you know, so many of my patients are in kidney failure. And I just want to share with them that there's an alternative. And I have you to thank for that because I kept, you know, for the last 4 years, I kept up with my blood work. I've always let them know what's going on. I introduced them to Juice Plus, and of course it takes a while for this to resonate because everybody's so used to doing the usual thing for, you know, self-care. So when I came off that call with her, I was so delighted to go back to my friends, customers, whatever we call them now, and just reiterate how they're doing such an awesome thing for themselves, their immune system. And they kept saying to me all week, we're so thankful. We feel like we have a lease on life. Enough, you know, actually we have something that's supporting us. And they're still using precaution, of course, but the fact that they now, instead of just the medications that, and by the way, the hydroxychloroquine is one of the things that people are fighting. I have people emailing me about what do you do? And I just suggested them just to start, you know, trying to work on your immune health. And that's all I've been doing. And I also, this is another thing that I do. I actually use words of affirmation, and I encourage everyone to do this because that's where it's led me. I say this to myself all the time. I always say this affirmation: upward, onward, strong in faith. With God by my side, I will keep up this pace. No fainting, no slowing, great people to meet. Inspire, enrich, motivate, and teach. Like the eagle, I soar, prepared and focused for this destination that is divine purpose. The attitude is positive and the goal is high. Watch as this eagle take flight. The limit's the sky. And if I didn't believe this, I wouldn't meet all these awesome people, and I wouldn't feel like this is the reason I'm doing Juice Plus for this moment right now, that I could actually share and someone could actually, you know, it's making a difference in somebody's life. So I'm excited to be a part of this awesome company and meet these wonderful ladies and gentlemen and little kids and make a difference. So I'm
you
just
so much,
thankful.
Goldine.
I'm
That's
so
amazing.
Thank you.
Next is going to be Taffy. And Taffy I met when I was doing physical therapy for her husband who had a knee replacement. And you know, when you meet people and you think, they look really cool, I'd like to get to know them. Never did I realize that we'd be in business together and friends forever. So Taffy Knowlton.
Yeah, Kathy.
So I'm Taffy Knowlton Hall. I live in Marblehead and with my husband Gordon, and I have 2 adult children and 2 grandchildren. And prior to 2000, my sisters used to call me the drug queen. I carried around a CVS bag in which there were 21 vitamins. I was constantly on the lookout to add more vitamins to my perceived health status. So in April of 2000, I had a wake-up call. I was diagnosed with breast cancer and really started to pay attention to the link between diet and disease. And at the same time, I had 21 years of colitis. And after the third colonoscopy, the doctor said there was nothing that they could do for me except for Pepto-Bismol and steroids. In 2009, a friend invited me to listen to a Juice Plus presentation. And I vividly remember thinking, oh my God, this is my health insurance. I got on it, and in a week and a half, I no longer had colitis symptoms, and they have not returned. What I have since learned was that I was loaded with inflammation, and the only way to reduce inflammation is through a boatload of plant foods, or your doctor writes you a script. I'm 74 and honestly feel I am aging younger. I have way more energy and more active today than I was 10 years ago. My husband, Gordon, who is 89 years young, and the poster guy for Juice Plus, he used to race his boat for years and downhill ski, and now cruises his boat, cross-country skis, fly fishes, plays tennis, and loves canoeing in Maine. Having worked in the financial world for years, I ultimately wanted to be involved in something that really matters and changes people's lives. I also wanted to hang out with fun, positive, and like-minded people while learning compelling health education. I became a partner with the company, and I now can help with my children's expenses. Actually, today, my daughter just lost her job, and so I was able to help her. So I'm really, really appreciative I have this business. And I can later down the road help with my grandchildren's college education. So this has been the most rewarding and fulfilling work I have ever done, and I am so grateful. Thank you. And now I want to introduce my niece, Lisa Follett, who's in, excuse me, Whitefish, Montana.
Thanks, Taffy. So yeah, I live up in the northwest of Montana, just outside of Glacier. I've been here about 20 years. And I first learned about the Juice Plus company, well, the Juice Plus products, from my mom and Taffy. Taffy had been sharing it with me for a while, but I wasn't open. So when I was 42, I became pregnant, and my mom just sent it to me. And she said, please just take it. And I thought, well, what the heck, it can't hurt, I'm pregnant. And I thought, I'll give it a try. So pretty quickly, I started to notice a difference. I'd been in a bad accident, and I had lost the use of my nose. I couldn't breathe through my nose anymore. So within a couple of months, I started to be able to breathe through my nose. And that was huge for me. And it was kind of like a little bit of a wake-up call, like this, maybe there's something to this Juice Plus stuff. So after that, I had a really healthy pregnancy at 42. My daughter was born, and I had noticed a few other changes. I'd become regular for the first time in my life. I didn't know what regularity was until I became regular. I'd had a lot of skin cancer, and since I was 25, and that was something that really was hard for me. And that was, over time, I noticed that those basal cell occurrences really reduced, which was a good peace of mind. And I just felt like I could go outside and enjoy the sun and not be as worried, even though I'm still super careful. My gums used to bleed whenever I brushed. That was kind of a byproduct of not being able to breathe through my nose, and that has resolved. And it's just been one of those things that over time, just little things kept getting better. I recover well, I sleep well. I'm turning 50 next week, and I don't feel 50 at all. I feel like I'm, in my 30s. So it's pretty phenomenal to feel like you are aging younger. After my daughter was born, I was really thinking I was in the restaurant business, and I was really thinking I wanted to do something more. I wanted to be home with my family. I didn't want to be going to work 4 nights a week. So I called Taffy up, and I said, please tell me about this business. And so we chatted about it. I said I'd like to become a partner. I signed up that day, and it's been the most amazing experience. It's truly the most rewarding work I've ever done. And I get to work with phenomenal people. And I never feel like I'm working. It is, you plug in, you're working with your friends, you're helping people. You get to hear stories like Taffy's and Goldine's that are just fill you up and you want to do it again and again. So I've been with this company now 8 years, and I plan on doing this for the rest of my life.
I'm just
Thank
going to
you.
interject here a little bit because Lisa has been to many conferences alone, and she finally went back into Montana and turned to her friends and said, I need help. People need this. More people need to know about it. And she's created this amazing group of powerful women and men. They call themselves the Healthy Living Cooperative. They have 24 tower gardens in the schools in Whitefish, Montana. And they've got yoga instructors and acupuncturists, and we're going to hear from one of them in just a minute, but they have created this amazing environment where it's positive and they're making a huge impact. So she has, and it's all because Lisa started it in little light Whitefish, Montana. So next we're going to hear from Erin Sabin, who's one of those amazing Healthy Living Cooperative personal trainer. And Erin, are you there? I don't see you.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Wow. I feel a little, I'm a little nervous. That was a lot to follow up with. So I am in Whitefish, Montana with Lisa and our awesome team, the Healthy Living Cooperative, Team Fish. And I've been a personal trainer and a wellness coach for several years. I worked at our medical fitness facility in the largest corporate wellness coaching organization actually in the country for a few years. But personal training and coaching, you can only do so much in so little time. And it was starting to wear on me. And so I'd been approached by every single direct sales opportunity in the Flathead Valley, and nothing really resonated with me because I like a simple approach to wellness. Lisa had actually approached me, but I couldn't hear her at the time. I'm a tiny bit competitive. So a couple of years ago, almost 2, I keep getting the notice I have to renew my partnership. Our team kind of was starting to form, and I really didn't want to be left behind. And so when Lisa and I reached out to her, and she and I went for a walk, and she shared her story, which blew my mind and explained what Juice Plus actually was, and I could hear her. And it worked. It just completely resonated because my approach to wellness has always been, like I said, simplicity. Move your body, eat real food, drink water, get sleep. And so fruits and vegetables in a capsule, like that totally made sense to me. So my business story and my product story started on the same day. I went all in. I signed up as a rep, and I ordered all the product. Personal piece about me, I hate cleanses, I hate detoxes. If anyone says those words, I back away. But a shred was starting. I signed up on a Saturday. A shred was starting on a Monday. And my whole team was like, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it. And I was like, no way. I eat really clean. I drink 1 cup of coffee. I drink a ton of water. And so Monday rolled around. I had my cup of coffee. I did whatever I do. And then I went, oh, come on. You just made this huge investment. Just try it. So for the next 9 days, I lived the shred. Well, except for the eating past 6, because that doesn't work for me. But and I, in 3 days, had 0 sugar cravings, and dark chocolate was my thing, like every single day. I quit feeling inflammation in my hips and my knees, just joint pain from living pretty hard and working out hard. I noticed, and this is all like, so I'm seeing Monday, this is in the first week. I noticed, I teach a pretty high intensity fitness class a couple days a week. My recovery was totally different. I mean, so much improvement there. I have rosacea, which is a skin thing, and that's cleared up. And overall, I am just more resilient with my immunity, with my athletic performance, with my recovery, my mindset. So there's my product, but at the same time, you know, I was starting my business. And what I have been able to experience with the Juice Plus business, like Lisa and Taffy and Kelly and Goldine have said, is this, I mean, unbelievable community. My Juice Plus team in Whitefish in 2 years, they're my ride or die people. They're, you know, I don't even have words to express what the community and the connection we have created and how much love and support I get every single day from this Juice Plus team. Financially, it allowed me to start stepping away from my personal training clients and really picking and choosing the clients that resonated with me and that I was the most connected to. When the gym that I work in closed, the Monday we got our first COVID case in Montana on a Friday, maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, whatever it was. The Monday when I went in to do my final payroll, my coworkers were high stress. And I took a deep breath and I said, I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing you on the end. I looked at one of my coworkers and she said, Erin, I have time. And she's my newest partner. And I have been so excited. I mean, so many things about this. I'm in my home with my family. My daughters are sitting at the table together doing schoolwork right now. And I get to spend my day connecting with the people that inspire me the most, building this business, not stressing out because unemployment isn't working out or, you know, whatever else. I'm so incredibly grateful for this opportunity and the ability to work with so many people that are just like every single one of the men and women that I connect with bring me to a higher level from it. I'm working to better myself every single day, to live up to expectations and keep up with everyone because everyone is so inspiring and amazing. And, you know, the thing that somebody posted something today, like, what do you miss most because of this COVID shutdown? And it was like connection and community and blah, 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 blah. And I looked at it and I was like, I don't miss those things because I have my best friends that I connect with every single day. I have this community that inspires me to be the best person that I can be. I'm sharing health and wellness with people that I truly care about. And I'm building a business that I can be proud of. So thanks to every single one of you for giving me the opportunity to participate tonight. I truly am grateful, and be well, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erin. Amazing. Carol, thank you for organizing this.
You're welcome. Thank you guys. Those stories were wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. We are here every Thursday night, so make sure you come back and see us next Thursday and bring a friend with you.